Okay, Dana, here's your comparison with Adam Scott. Um, See how he's a little more bent over the ball? I think it gives you better body angles. Looks like your weight might be towards your heels a little. So if you can get a little more bent over, I think you'll have a better set of body angles. For example, the shaft to arm angle is almost 0 or 5 degrees. His is like 30 degrees. And what that does is presets the club so you don't have to cock it at the tail end. But anyway, it's not causing any trauma. It's just if you ever think about cleaning up your body lines. So then you're taking it back. This is after we tried to work on it. So that's a pretty good spot there. The previous one before I was harping at trying to get the club head moving back, you had it in here, and previously you had it over here. So that's a big improvement now. So it's simplified the swing. It's it's off plane a little, not 2 feet, which it was previously. So you saved that motion, and you also saved the compensating motion that put you back on. Just as a reference, here's Scott's. See how his club is overlapping his hands there and his toe up. But that's pretty good improvement. You can live with that. So then you put it right on plane, which is really good. Looks like you might still have a grip problem because you haven't really set the wrist, and that's the top of your backswing. And for now, we can live with that. That's okay. It's pretty much on plane, except it's going to a point that would be across the line, which means you'll start too steep. But here, and we really haven't talked about transition, but I think you graduated from the backswing, so we can talk about transition. When you get to the top, you you just flip the hands out. See, this is
Yeah, I see that.
yeah, this
That goes over the top.
yeah, this is too steep here, and we'll show you how to correct it. But see, at this point, the club should be pointed at the ball, and it's pointed in here. So what's going to happen is your misses are going to be pull, hit it fat if you don't make any adjustments. But you're a good athlete. You'll try to shallow it out in mid swing, which is very difficult to do. And then you end up with pushing the ball so it goes right, or hitting it thin. So, so you have about 4 errors from starting out too steep. Too steep is on the downswing is a toxin. It's poisonous, and this is what happens. So now you come out of here. If you don't make an adjustment, now you're outside the plane. This is going to be see the club head's outside the ball. So you're outside here. It's going to go left. I can guarantee that. Then what happens is your body computer goes, oh shit, this is going way left. I can't clear my hips. I can't release the club head because it's going to go left and more left. So what you do is you come down and hang on, leave the club face open. So it starts left, leave the club face open, it curves back, trying to save it in the middle. So that's why you developed a slice, because you come in too steep like this. So, and see it impact. See with Adam Scott, he comes down, he starts with his lower body, and at impact, you see one cheek, two cheeks, and with you, we see just one. One's kind of showing, but the good news is you don't come too far away from the wall, so that part's pretty good. But this is a complete power outage. See how that's outside the club, outside the ball, and see how Scott's see this club is inside, so he's going to go inside, back inside, and you can only pull this and try to save it slicing back to the middle. Let's look at the other uh, direction for a sec, and then we'll backtrack and show you what the essence of the lesson is today. So, okay, so this is from this is more about timing and sequencing. halo there. So you move off linearly,
Yeah.
which is, and see you're actually outside here. So, whoops. You got the weight outside there. Now you've got to shift back exact mount.
Yeah,
So what happens is you dive the head. Now it's got to come up. So the head is going down and up, and what you have to do is visualize like I'm holding your head. I'll show you, Scott, just briefly here. Yeah, go ahead.
I've been told that.
Yeah.
Many times you're swaying.
Okay.
People say you sway.
Yeah. See, Scott rotates around his head.
Oh my! Look at that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. And he dives down, but he gets out of it with a left post. But you don't worry about it diving
He's got
down.
those hips going forward.
Oh yeah. So back to you on this, and this is for, but while we're working on your takeaway, you got to rotate around your spine.
Yeah, I see. I dive right into it. I either hit the ball fat
and see,
or
and your left hip really hasn't cleared out of the way. So because it hasn't cleared out of the way, you end up with this very weak position. You almost go a chicken wing with your left arm. See how that folds in early?
Yeah.
And in reality, this is what we want to shoot for. Oops. What we want to shoot for is see his left hip's out of the way, so he can get to this position with both arms are straight and that. We're not there yet, but I just wanted to point out this is like a buffet. I want to point out that yeah, your hips really haven't cleared, and then you get all jammed in here. But the one thing we have to do today.
Let me take some more swings because I think I can see what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah. Okay. So now, when we get to the top, let's just assume that we can get here. Okay.
I don't know if I can get that far.
Oh no, you don't have to. But I got to show you now. Watch the action. His hands basically stay there, and watch his lower body. See his lower body turns.
Way before.
Yeah, way before, and that's what drops it in. So what we're do today, your practice will be we're going to force you to try to hit it out to the right. We want it to go. Whoops. We want it to go out here. Golly. We're going to hit out here. And with this move, you won't be able to. We're going to force you to drop it down inside.